This is Cinco. Cinco's a quarter horse, and he's about 17 years old, and he stands a little better than 16 hands high. So he's a good sized horse. Yeah, that's my buddy here. But back when Cinco and I had our bad spill, we were out walking in the pasture, and he got stung up under the chest by a couple of big cicada wasps. It hurt just real bad. And he jumped up and fell over backwards. I tried to get out of the saddle, but it just happened so fast that everything cleared the saddle but my leg. I got caught between the saddle and the ground. And when we hit the ground, we hit pretty hard. It bruised all my ribs here and cracked a couple and collapsed the lower lung and fractured my knee. Fortunately, Cinco got up and he stayed right there and come over to see what was wrong with me. So after I was able to get my wind back, I was able to manage to crawl back up on him and ride on back in. We were maybe a quarter mile away from the barn at the time, so he could have just as easily headed back to the barn without me. But I think it's a high compliment to Cinco that he worries about me enough that he sticks around to take care of me. Good horse, aren't you, boy? Yeah. One of the most remarkable things I think about the relationship you can have with a horse is the fact that horses are basically prey animals, where man is a predator. So a relationship between a predator and a prey animal is not exactly a natural relationship. But if you treat your horse well and try to see the world through his eyes and understand the things that make him nervous and the things that he likes and doesn't like, then he's all the more likely to take care of you and be your friend. He knows I have a snack here, so he's kind of wanting a snack. Here you go. But it's a humbling experience to think that an animal that weighs 1,400 pounds will take a 160 or 200 pound person into their confidence and do what you ask them to do simply because they enjoy being with you. They're fine animals. We can learn a lot from them. Whoa, Cinco. Whoa. Whoa, Cinco. Whoa there. Whoa, Cinco. First time I cleaned his hooves about 3 months after my accident, I didn't realize how sore my ribs still were, how much effort it took to hold his hoof up and clean it. So I kind of learned to use that as a ruler. Let me know how my ribs were coming.
He's cute.
He's ugly and I'm pretty, and together we're pretty ugly.
Well, Mike, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Take care, man.
Yeah, boy. I try to treat Cinco as well as I can. Last year I lost about 15 pounds because he was kind of starting to complain. And I think he'd still like me to lose about another 15 pounds or so. But we're working on that. Now I understand that my name is going to be in the credits. Of course, you'll have Cinco's name in the credits, but I just want to make sure you get my last name spelled right. I like to go by Eastwood. You've probably heard of him.